Piata Universitatii, University Square. An excellent documentary. I can't remember exactly, but I think I've seen it in a cinema near Iulia Hajdeu in the Obor area, which might not be there anymore. Might have gone, who knows, 10 years ago or so. I don't think it was viable, as I recall, again, if I'm correct. It was small, not a place with many potential clients, the way I see it. I mean, a busy intersection, busy crossroads, but with people on their way to somewhere. It's not important. An important documentary. It is for the historical archives, because it deals with an important phenomenon, an important historical period. 1989, the revolution, contested by so many. So many think it was a... Dă-te jos de acolo! A plot. The problem is they may cut the net. And the gold and blue, this one, Balzac, has been out a few times, and he wants to come back, but he's so silly. He stays at the top of the tree and keeps screaming for you to come and take him, but you can't, because the branches at near the top break. They can hold him, but not a human being. Dă-te mă jos! Termină! Anyway, so some think it was the Russians, KGB, CIA, a plot. I don't buy that. I just think it was a spontaneous movement. By the way, I'm proud to say I've mentioned in Newsweek. They quote me with, I don't know, 25 words or so, because I had the chance to meet Michael Myers from Newsweek, but then I also worked for James Wilde at time, and for a period with some journalists, Radio Sweden, Global Mail. Wait, termina! And my feeling is it was a spontaneous uprising. I went with a friend at the Roman Square anyway, where Andrei Finzi, by the way, was one of the leaders. In fact, the leaders, I know he was in front there, but he didn't take any credit, and nobody gave him the honors, the homage it deserves, but there it is. And after people spontaneously demonstrated, protested against the regime, have overthrown the dictatorship, Ceausescu and the nomenclatura, the apparatchiks, Iliescu and his men came and took over. They were prepared for something, that's true and clear somehow, and they find a way in at the top, also a way up, and then in Piata Universitatii a group of people tried to expose Iliescu and his neo-communists, as they were called, and make the rest of the population understand that this is not the way. We have to take the path, say, of the others, of the Czech Republic, with the symbol of the resistance, Václav Havel, a writer, dissident. So while they had such an important figure for the progress, for the future of the post-communist period, a man of the future. We unfortunately we stayed behind and selected the population. Select what was the 85% of the vote went for the Iliescu regime, and I was there in University Square. I don't know. Maybe I should watch. Probably one reason I watched back then the documentary was to see if I couldn't see myself on the screen. I was there working. I was working for Radio Sweden for most of the events, and then while we were driving, we got a bullet in the car. In the period 13th, 15th of June when the miners came down, and it could have killed my friend. I was driving and he was in the front passenger. Termină, mă, dă-te jos de acolo. Front passenger seat, and bullet stopped somewhere in whatever distributor. What? I don't have any idea. I don't know engine, cars, and somewhere in the engine. So, and we found the next day we found it and thought, well, the way it looks. Oh well, maybe not killed because it wasn't. If it was in the engine, it would come. But who knows? I have to use the weapon. Water cannon. But if it doesn't stop with the words, we need police force. Repression. Water cannon. Some crucial, vital, alas, unsuccessful. The movement was eliminated violently. In the end, as I said, the miners would come and they've clubbed, they've beaten people with clubs. It was Stone Age, really. I mean, cavemen coming from the Jiu Valley, and in the end, nobody was. Well, they came a few times actually. Nobody was held responsible. Well, it was the idiot leader of the miners' movement, but not for long. Not for the 1990. I think it was for something he did in the other battles. And anyway, not at the top, not the instigator, not Iliescu, not others. They haven't paid in any way, unfortunately. But this is a documentary to watch. Very good, excellent. Stea Gulea. A wonderful initiative, a wonderful director. I've had a few notes on Morometsi. I'm sorry, 1 and 2. Excellent. Landmark documentary.